So in this session we're going to look at the building of school websites using SharePoint, and we're going to focus predominantly on our Twynham School sixth form site. But as another example, you may want to look at the standard Twynham School site, which you can see here, and this is all built in SharePoint. We did this over a year ago now, and as a result of it developed a lot of skills amongst the team in terms of building websites within SharePoint, and this led to us going on to build a more visually appealing and a more challenging project in the sixth form website that we've built. So if we click and go over to this now and open it up, the design itself was produced by an external team, but then we were responsible for putting this into SharePoint, and the development team worked on this. The site has got a lot of SharePoint features under the bonnet, if you like. I'm going to take you through the top layer and then show you where you can get more information from and use the SharePoint. The site has a top and a bottom navigation system, and over the next few sessions we're going to go through the features of the site. It's a sixth form site for students wanting to join Twynham School, and also for those students in year 11 who are thinking of staying on to do their A-levels, and it's actually led to over 430 applicants this year, which is the highest on record for what will be just 200 places. And you can see it's a very visual site. The main feature is the scrolling flash in the centre, which is pretty straightforward, but it allows us to be able to jump to sections and move around using this system, which is both intuitive and really nice for students who are moving around. And of course, if they want to, they can click on a section, in this case the gallery, which we'll look at in more detail. I'm just going to cover the top navigation today and look at the basic features here that we're using in SharePoint. The first one is the latest news, which is very simple and straightforward, but pulling from SharePoint notices. Alongside that, the opportunity to request a prospectus, which is populating a SharePoint list, that allows students to select various options and then either download the prospectus online or to actually request a paper copy to be sent out. We've also got a open morning system here, where students can select from a range of open mornings, and when they become full they're notified by updating the SharePoint list, but they can record the key information and then book an open morning through the site. And the last section really here is the opportunity to apply to the sixth form, and this is all powered at the back end by SharePoint, with a range of SharePoint lists actually filling in all these, once all these details are filled in, populating the SharePoint lists, and then allow the administrators and the sixth form team to process applications, which we can show you later. So that's the top end of the Twynham sixth form site, and in the next session we'll look at the links underneath, looking in particular on courses and this particular carousel, which has proved very interesting for a lot of people.